welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know that you're here and that you're watching. And in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. When you do type in that keyword, I'll send you a list of supplies for all the things we're using tonight, mostly. At the last minute, I kind of threw a couple of things in, kind of why I'm a little bit late today. Please, please, please tell me that I'm live in the right place. Okay, there it is. That's what I'm wearing. Okay, good. I thought maybe I was live in the wrong place, but I'm here. Okay, let's see here, you guys. Okay, good. It sent out all the notifications. Everything's good. We're good. You're good. I'm good. If you see a red live button up here right now, you are catching me live. If not, then you are catching the replay. So put exclamation point replay in the comments. And if you are watching right now on YouTube, then you are also watching the replay. Facebook is deleting all my videos every 30 days. So I'm moving all my content over to YouTube once it's done, so that I have a backup place for all of you guys. But if you're watching on YouTube, welcome, welcome. Please like and subscribe to my page for more stuff coming up. Hello, everybody. Hello, Christine. Hey, Terry. Hey, Melinda. Hello, everybody. Howdy. Hi, Linda. Hello, J.A. Murray. So is J.A. your first name? I need to know this because I feel like that's an initial. And if I'm wrong, then correct me, but I would love to know. Hi, Kelly and Sandy. Hi, Kim. I know you've been waiting for me. I'm a little bit late. I apologize for that. I'm sorry. Hey, Pam. Hi, Lena and Lise. Hi, Linda. Hello, Sue and Dottie. The keyword for today is May. M-A-Y, May. It is May, you guys. Hey, Jackie and Corey and Susan and Rachel. Hello, Donna and Carol. Oh, that's right. There's class tonight, so Carol's watching me muted. Hi, Florine. Hi, Jackie and Judy. Hi, Darlene and Wanda. Hello, everybody. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I apologize if I missed your name. There's a lot of you guys that jump on here real quick. Aloha to everybody. Hello to everybody. May is the keyword. So you guys, if you haven't guessed yet, we are going to be doing another Club Couture project for this month. Now, you guys, this is what it looks like finished, our welcome workshop that's right up here behind me. But that's kind of the manly version. So I thought we'd put a little flair on this tonight and make it a little bit more girly. But I did go across the hall there and I asked my men to pick my color palette. And I think that they did a really good job. Now, I gave them a couple of choices, but I still think that they did a really good job. Hello, everybody. Hey, Mary Jo and Rhea. Hello, Dale. Okay, so you guys, I actually had a request tonight. I got a message that said, what do I do with canvas? I have a black canvas and I'm scared to use it. I need to know the ins and outs for using black canvas. Now, I'll tell you guys, I haven't done a whole lot with black canvas, but I am willing to be a guinea pig, and we're going to figure this out together and see if everything that I would do on white canvas also works just as well on black. And I bought an extra one just in case we mess up, because that's what we do, right? All right. So I went to Michael's, and they have 8x10 canvases. Now, what I need to know, you guys, let's first check out what is in our May Club Couture subscription this month. Where did I put my stuff? Way over here. Why did I not get this out? Okay. So if you're not yet a Club Couture subscriber, let me tell you all about this. This is a craft kit that gets mailed right to your house every single month. It's $21.99 a month US, $27.99 a month Canadian. And this month's is this really, oh my gosh, you guys, mine is cracked. Oh, I'm going to have to send in for a replacement. You guys, if anything happens like this, you guys, let me know and I will send you the form to get a replacement for it. But mine is all cracked up, probably from the mail guy. Not my mail guy, whoever passed it to him. My mail guy is great. But you're also going to get the welcome workshop sign. Thank you, Donna. And some paste singles. And this month you're going to get espresso and papaya to make something similar to what we did up there. Hi, girl. Hi. Hi, ladies. Now, I've already used my transfer one time, and they're reusable silkscreen transfers. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one that I've already got open. Got your Watts of Love donation box today, the pillow covers. Yay! I'm so glad you got it. Yay! Y'all, if you do have a Watts of Love order that you've not gotten yet, please, please, please check your emails and make sure that you are paying your invoices. I still have about 7 boxes sitting in my living room that have not yet paid their invoices. And I think that it's because either they don't know me and I don't know them, and so they don't want to pay it because, well, they just think it's some random person sending them an invoice for something, or they just haven't seen it. I don't know, but I'm trying to track people down. So if you hear any complaints that they haven't gotten their stuff, tell them to check their email. Just saying. All right, you guys. Here we go. I'm going to grab mine out here. Grab my transfer here. This is the one that's already been used. Hi, Marcel from Oklahoma City. And let's make sure that this is going to fit on this board. I think it will. I think it will. You guys think we're good. Ooh, I just exited out of my video, though. And now I got to mute it again. I did, Cassie. Your stuff is on its way. Yes. And if you guys need tracking information, that should have been sent to you. Cassie, I think that yours either went out. I don't remember if it was one of the ones that I had to drop off today or if it was one that went out on Friday last week. But because of the holiday, kind of some things got delayed a little bit in actually getting them taken to UPS and all of that jazz. All right, so here it is. You guys, this is canvas. I actually made this while I was while I was at the house. Yes. Yay, PM! Okay, so this is canvas. You guys are probably fairly familiar with canvas. This one, though, does come in black. And the first thing that we need to know about canvas is that it's stretched over a frame. And so this part right here on the back is really, really loosey-goosey, right? You can press on this and it kind of bounces a little bit. Anytime that you have a surface like this that has a little bit of bounce to it, we want to put something behind it to give it support. Because as you go through with your squeegee, if you put any pressure at all, it's going to allow for an air bubble. Oh, yeah, good. A lot of you guys have gotten your stuff. So we need to put something under this to support it. And to tell you the truth, I don't know what the heck I'm going to use because I don't know what I've got that'll fit under there. And I didn't test it out for this. Is way too big. That's not going to work. So let's just try like a towel. Let's go with my fuzzing cloth. Great colors. You haven't even seen my color choices yet for tonight, have you? Did you sneak a peek? Tell me you didn't sneak a peek. How could you have snuck a peek? All right, let's see what happens. That's not quite going to work folded up that way. Maybe we need to do like this and like this. You guys, I think that's going to be just about perfect. Let's try that right there. Yes, I think that's going to work. This is a 9 by 10, an 8 by 10. This is an 8 by 10. Our transfers are 8.5 by 11, but most of the time they've got a little bit of a border or a frame on here, okay? So that should work for me. We've got a lot of support there going on in the middle. It still does have some give. It's still bouncing around a little bit. I just don't know if I have anything smaller that will fit in there at the... I might... I don't know if you can shrink it or not. That I don't know. I've never tried that before. All right, let me see if this might work. Hold on, y'all. I think I have something. Maybe it might. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe. I have so much stuff. It's insane. I'm just looking. Just looking to see. This kind of worked, but... that's too big. That's too big. Okay, so those won't work. You guys, I have so many different surfaces and things everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and just go with this. Piece of cardboard. I threw out all my cardboard with it when it was recycling day. Because I had so much of it. And I just keep getting more. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're going to keep the fuzzing cloth under there. I have more than one. Okay? All right, you guys. So with a canvas, typically you're going to use a piece of sanding paper and you're going to give it a light sand. Now, my recommendation, hi Mary, is that you always go, I would have to have a 5 by 7 picture frame, I think, to go in there. We're good. We're good. It's going to be just fine. A book. I don't read. Jackie. I might actually. Will that work? Oh my gosh, will it work? Nope. The book is too big. See, I would have to have a perfect something. I don't have a perfect something. Nothing in here is perfect. We're going to go with the flow and hope for the best. It's better now than what it was. All right, so we guys, when you get your piece of sanding paper out, what I want you to do is make sure you have a new piece of sanding paper. Because if you're using one that's been used before, it just might have some paint or some other colors on there that are going to scratch off when you do this. And you also want to go for one that is a fine grit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a 400. There are so many things. You guys, I'm done looking. It's not thick enough for the board and base. It's just, that's not thick enough to do much. So you guys, this right here is way too coarse. Way too coarse. This one right here is a 40 grit. This is a 400 grit. You want something that looks like this, where it's a really, really fine. Can you tell the difference? Hopefully you can tell the difference. No. Yes. Okay. Hopefully you can tell the difference. So we want one that's really, really fine. Because your canvas has got a little bit of some grit to it. It's just how the canvases work. Oh, you can definitely see it that way. Oh, now I see it. So you do want to file this down just a little bit, okay? Not a ton. And you know what? It is turning it white. It's taking that black off of there. Ooh. Well, you guys, we're still going to file it down a little bit. Just a light sanding. It is kind of taking a little bit of the weight off of, or the black off of there. So let this part right here be optional. But our goal is to make this as smooth as we possibly can. Okay. Once we get that lightly sanded, you guys, just to get some of those raised edges off of there, then we're going to come in with our surface wax and our wax applicator, and we're going to give this a little bit of a wax. So yes, you guys, sanding it does take a little bit of the black off of there. Just so you know, because that was a question I had, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like, if it's painted black or if it's black actual canvas. The answer is it's painted black. Now we know. Hi, Lance. So I'm going to grab out some surface wax here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, you guys, you can see the surface wax on my board. It's definitely going to turn this thing white to start off with. That's okay. We're going to go over it with a very, very, very light hand. And we're going to allow that surface wax to just kind of get in between all of those little groove pieces. And we really want to get this thing to where it is smooth as possible, okay? Yeah, you can just wax without sanding. You sure could. Yes, you can put a coat of black paint over top of it. You sure could. But then you're going to need to wax after you put your coat of black paint over it. And then we're going to buff that. We're going to buff the crap out of this thing, you guys. And I mean that. Put some pressure on it. And really, really buff that wax right in. Okay? Just like so. Do not be afraid that you're going to take off too much wax. That's impossible. The only thing that is possible is having it too thick in spots. Okay? You'll never get it all off of there. Ever. So when you're done, you should be left with a piece of canvas that is shiny. And you guys should be able to see the shine on there. That's what you want. Would you do the same with a canvas tote? No. No, you just want to make sure that your fuzzing cloth or that your ink mat is really, really clean and that it's pulled tight. And that you've got no air bubbles in your transfer. So if yours always bleed, then I would say try to work in sections and make sure that you're pushing down the next section really tight before you move on. And keep it tight and pressed down well. All right, you guys, we're going to open up our transfer here. Now, I've actually got some other stuff that I thought about doing first. When I was at the that craft fair with SPG a couple of weeks ago, I picked up some stuff. And this is kind of why I was late tonight, because I was looking at some of my things and trying to figure out, but this is rub-on transfers. And they're gorgeous. And I thought that these would be really, really pretty for the background. But what I'm scared of is to use these on canvas, because I don't know how well they're going to stick, especially since we just waxed it, you guys. Let's try it, though, and just see. These are the ones that I saw that I loved, and I was like, oh, those are so pretty. And I thought that they would make a fantastic background. So let's go ahead. You guys. Ooh. There's like no way to cut that out. Oh, darn. I didn't realize it was like one big sheet. You guys, this part might not work, because it's one big sheet and they're all kind of put together. Okay. Maybe we'll add some afterwards then. I have ideas. You guys, I've got ideas. Just hold tight. Stick with me. We're going to figure this out together. All right, let's do the transfer first then. Because why not? All right. So do you guys want to see the color palette that John and Evan picked out today? By the way, if you're doing canvas, you do not need to fuzz it. And this is going to go off the board slightly. So I want to make sure that I got it lined up so that both sides go off the same amount. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, May is the keyword. Type that in there. And we're going to press that down. We'll add some pretty stuff to it in just a little bit. I do have my glue gun on, but the battery ran out already. Because Hot Mess Express, right? What did I post this morning? If it ain't one thing, it's another. Battery's out. And the glue gun. If it ain't one thing, it's another. All right. Here is the color palette that John and Evan picked out for tonight's project to go on this black canvas. Are you guys ready for this? Dun, dun, dun. Take a look at these beauties. We've got vanilla. We have got strawberry swirl. And then we have metallic eggshell blue. And I think that these three colors combined are going to be beautiful. Yes. If you paint... Oop, I just burped. Sorry, you guys. Yes, if you paint the canvas, you do need to wax it. How is surface wax different from the bare wax? So the bare wax that I use is to add an antique look on it, and it gives it color. The surface wax is basically just a clear, just wax. Now, if you don't have any of our surface wax, or if we happen to be out of stock, there is something else that you can use that does work similarly, and it's the Minwax Finishing Wax. It's very similar to our surface wax, but the bare wax is more of an antiquing phase after the fact. Hi, Roseanne. How are you? Okay, here we go. Let's do this, okay? We're going to start off with the pretty pink at the top because we have to. That's just how it goes. Pretty pink at the top. So we're going to grab our squeegees. Right? They did good. They did really good. And I'm going to start off with my strawberry swirl. And you guys, we're going to press down up here at the top. We're going to make sure that this is pressed down well. And I actually think I'm going to avoid the outer edge. Just because, okay? Because I have an idea for something else we can do there. So we want to make sure that we're working slowly and in smooth motions. And we're just dragging our paste across our canvas. Do not try to press down. If you press down, you can cause air bubbles. You're literally loading up your squeegee. And I mean load it up, you guys. Load it up. Let it fall into place and then just drag it. You can always take off your excess. Don't be afraid to have too much paste on your squeegee. It's okay. As you drag, it's going to move up to the top of the squeegee anyhow. Thank you, Donna. So I'm just kind of starting at my edges, letting that paste fall, and then drag it toward the center to get my color where I want it, and then kind of coming back with my squeegee and just squeegeeing it over wherever it needs to be. So while I work on this, let's talk a little bit. Because you guys, eggshell is your favorite color, I have a story. And I've actually been thinking about this most of the day today that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I have been trying to get my pool up and running this year. And I bought a brand new pump last year. And as soon as I plugged it in this year, it was so loud. You guys, my pool is about 200 yards from the road. And my pump was so loud, you could hear it from the mailbox. And potentially even farther away than that. It was really, really loud. So I unhooked it today and I took it back up to the store called Max Suits, where I bought my pool and where I have bought all of my supplies ever since I got it. And I'm past my warranty. Bummer, right? Bummer, bummer, bummer. Thank you so much for the stars, Pam. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about customer service, because I feel like this needs to be said. I went up there today. I have given them 8 years of dedicated service. I bought everything from them. And their prices are a little bit higher than most places that I go to, right? I mean, most other places. You can get the same stuff for cheaper at Walmart, I'm sure, just in a different brand. But I continue to go back there because every time I go there, if I have a question, there are experts who are willing to answer my questions and who are very knowledgeable about what they do. And then today I go in there with my pool pump that's broken that I bought that's past warranty. They did an inspection, and even though it was past warranty, they gave me a brand new pump free of charge. And they extended the warranty for me to get me a new pump today. And I guess I just wanted to bring it up because, you guys, I know that there are places out there like Temu where you might be able to go to buy a transfer that might be a little bit cheaper. The quality, though, is probably not as good. I don't know. I've never bought from Temu before. But I keep going back to that place because what I pay for is not just the product. It's for the customer experience. And I feel like that's why so many of you guys keep coming back to my page all of the time. And as much as I talk about my home life and all of the things that keep me busy throughout the day, I want you guys to remember I am never too busy for you. You are my priority, second to my children. John takes third. But you guys, it is so important to me. And even in my own life, I realize this. I realize this with the things that people do for me, how important customer service really, really is to people. And I love that place. I will never stop going there. I will continue to go back time and time again because they take care of me. And I just wanted to let you know, I realize when that kind of stuff happens to me, and I know by the way that you guys treat me that you realize when I give you guys that kind of service as well. And so thank you. Thank you. It is a big deal. Thank you, Wendy. But I wanted to just, you guys, I wanted to give credit where credit was due because they really took care of me today, and I so appreciate them for that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Not always, you're right, Donna. Not always immediately, but I will answer your question as quickly as I can. All right, we're going to go in with some of this eggshell blue now. Actually, I should probably do the paste and pull this up. Oh, you guys, look at that color. I so stinking don't love it. Now look, there's going to be places on here where it looks like it missed. It did not miss. Our transfers are made to look like they're distressed. And you can look at your transfer and you can actually see that there are spots where it looks distressed. Okay, so let's get some of this eggshell blue in here. And I think that what I want to do right in here. Ooh, I don't know. No, let's just do it this way. I know, right, Ruth? Thank you so much, Lena. You're right. There hardly is any customer service anymore. It's hard to find good customer service. And I have spent my entire life in the customer service industry. I personally have had very, very bad customer service from places. I'm sure all of you guys have too. And it'll not just wreck your day, but it can wreck your whole week. It wrecks their reputation and all of that stuff. And it's such a big deal. Thank you so much. Thank you, Linda. So with that being said, you guys, customer service is going to be on hold this week. I love you guys so much. So tomorrow night, we are packing up and we are going to be going on Allie's field trip to Mackinac. I'm going to take my doggie to my mom's house so that she's not lonely while Dad works and golfs tomorrow. And then we're going to be heading up to Mackinac to visit with Grandma and to do Allie's field trip. And we'll be back sometime on Friday, late afternoon. But I can tell you guys right now, like 100% focused on my kids. Because something that really, really scares me, I'm paranoid about, is my kids in crowds. My kids in crowds. I know that they're 7 and that they're 10. But I call Grandma to go with me because, and she completely agrees, because I feel like 4 eyes are better than 2 when you've got 2 kids in a crowded place. And because I love her. But you guys, I'm so scared to take my kids into crowds anywhere. It's just a scary place. And so I'm going to be focused on my daughter and her field trip and keeping an eye on my son while we're on this field trip thing together. And just making sure that we're all safe and that we're all looked after. Because it's just a scary world that we live in. And you can't trust anybody that you don't know. That's just how it goes, you guys. So I'll try to answer your questions and stuff when I come back to the hotel room on Thursday night. But I might be too zonked out. You're so right. Bought and paid more money than some other stores because the salesperson was more knowledgeable. Absolutely. That's what keeps you going back. It's not just the product. It's the customer service. And it's huge. It's like Red Wing shoes. You don't want to spend $150 for a pair of boots that you can get at Meijer for $50, but they actually measure your feet. Oh, and you know your boots aren't going to hurt in 2 weeks because you've actually got the right width, right? Exactly. All right, you guys, we've got our green on there. I'm going to go ahead and hit the rest of this with the vanilla for that word workshop there. And I think that this is going to turn out just gorgeous. Remember, I am just laying my paste on there and just spreading it across. You received the chalk markers? Oh, awesome. So I just wanted to let you guys know I'm not ignoring you for the next couple of days. It's just this is a big deal, 4th grade field trip. We sold 9 boxes of candy to make it to this thing. And I am so ready for the field trips and all the stuff to be done and for summer break to begin. And then it's birthday parties and weddings and ChalkCon and all the other things. Oh my goodness. Loving life, y'all. Loving life. Okay, here we go, you guys. Are you ready? Granddaughter started working. What was that? I know, Ruth. You are so right. Working at Lowe's, and we had a long time talk about customer service really means she'd be out of training for 3 weeks and it's already filling in for her manager for above and beyond. Yay! That's awesome for her. Okay, y'all, here we go. Here we go. Been a cashier for 9 years and my line is always very busy. Yes, Bonnie or Connie. That's right. Because they know who to go to. They know who's actually going to help them. And you're probably quick. They're like, the heck with that self-checkout. The self-checkout always buzzes on me and tells me I didn't put my item in the cart when I did, and then I got to get somebody over here anyway. Might as well go to Connie in the lane because she can do it right and do it right the first time, and I don't have to wait for the guy who's actually trying to run 7 registers at a time. I get you, girl. I hate those self-checkouts. So many customers that only want to talk to me. But it's not possible every time I work in a call center and everyone... Yes, absolutely. You guys all know. Okay, here we go. You guys ready to pull this up and see what it looks like? Because I sure am. We're going to give this a little wiggle. Oh my goodness. My guys picked the right colors for sure. This is so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me go ahead and spray this down real quick. I agree. We should get a discount for self-checkouts. Heck, I'll pay extra if they'll unload my cart onto the conveyor belt, too. This is beautiful. Oh, my goodness. You guys see how well that worked out, though? Carol, was it a good class? Oh, y'all, this is definitely, I think this has to go on my door. So canvas is not hard to work on. You just have to make sure that you've got something underneath it to give it a little hold. And the black is awesome. But if you guys are in Michael's, the black canvas is not over by all of the other canvases. It's in a totally different section, just so you guys know. And they'll tell you it's not there. They'll say, no, that black one's the only size we've got in the 5-pack, but they lie. That was my experience today. The tech stuff is hard for you. I understand that, girl. We're not done yet, you guys. We're going to add a little bit more to this. I got my glue gun on over here. I think we're dry now. Take a look at this. Look at how well those guys picked those colors. Isn't that gorgeous? And this right here, this room, this is definitely my workshop for sure. Oh, your little grocery store puts it in your... Reminds me of a 1950s side with, I agree. I was a little bit, you guys might, okay, so let me tell you guys. I let the boys pick the colors, but here was their options. The word is May. The word is May to get this transfer and all the supply lists and all the things to join club this month. You can type it in just for the information. So you guys, this was the color choices I gave the boys. It was either these three. Are you ready for this? Or these three. And they wanted bright. But those were my color choices for the boys. These ones or these ones. I liked them both. And you're right, this does look more like a neon sign. I love it. Okay, you guys. I don't know if the rub-on stuff is going to work. Oh, maybe it will. Maybe this one. You guys, there are so many different things we can try to do with this. I just got to see how it's put together. Let's give it a shot, y'all. Let's give it a shot. Because this has got like some pink splotchy stuff on here. And I just want to see if this will work. On this canvas. One of them did. They picked the right one. Awesome. I'm glad you guys like it. Oh, this one's going. I needed the pointy end. Look at that, you guys. We're adding some splotches on here, and I like the splotches. The simple things in life that make me happy. Oh, let's see what else we've got going on in here. I love the peel and stick, or the rub-on transfer things. These were also splotches. Let's see if we can get another splotch in here somewhere. Maybe that part. Oh, I don't know. That's too, these ones are too big, I think, but they're beautiful. They are so beautiful. Okay, you guys, I want to add, instead of having this little piece right here, I love adding pieces that just add a little bit of a pop to my project. So I've actually got some flowers here that kind of match that oh, I just pulled them out from the wrong end, I think. Oh, no, it's stuck. Why are you stuck? Why would they put a sticker there? Well, that was not smart. We're going to put a little flower right there. Oh, the line was unbelievable. Those right there are from 43 Street or something like that. I got them at that craft fair. But let's put a little flower right here in this spot. If there's been talk of it, Brenda, there has been talk of it. We have been asked if it's something that we think we might want. These are, God darn, I just ruined that packaging. These flowers are from Joanne. Goodness gracious. And they're petaloo flowers. I'm not even sure, but they were beautiful and I loved them. And so I bought them. Oh, I like the butterfly too. We're going to put the butterfly on here too. And just jazz this thing up a little bit more. The rub-ons came from, it was a mystery box from, what was the, let me find it. Let me find the name of the company. 49 and Market. It's a company called 49 and Market is where I got those rub-on transfers. Oh, you guys, this is super cute. Let me see if we can add some more bling. I got more bling. Put a flower in the O. I think it's going to be too lined up. But what do you guys think? Do you think you could bleach a transfer in that? Ooh, I don't know. You could try it. So bleach, you can use Comet with bleach. I know you can use in the transfers. I don't know if I like this or not. I feel like in the O, it's just too lined up with that one right there. And I don't have any other flowers. Let me see if I can find any more that are like the green blue. I have a lot of blue ones. These ones might work. Soft scrub. That would probably work. Why do they make these things like this? These are just from the Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, we're adding some flowers. Because this is going to be my craft space. Oh, you guys! This is looking so cute. I still feel like it needs something else. I just can't put my finger on it. What do you guys think? There's something missing. I'm looking at all my ribbons and all my bows. I've got some bling here, but I don't think I have enough to go all the way around it. Thank you, Ro. You guys, I think we're going to leave it how it is. Maybe it doesn't need more bling. I think it's super cute, y'all. I think it's super cute. And it's going to look great on my door. And there it is in black canvas. So pick your bright colors. Try some black canvas, some bling. Oh, let's see. A bow. Where would I put a bow on here? That's the thing. White rope around the edges. Oh, no, that might be a thing. Let's try it. I think my white rope is too white, and because we use vanilla on here and not bright white. It's too bright white. I think less is more on this one. I think it's good just how it is. I don't have anything else that really matches that bright pink. That's not the right pink. It's hard to match pinks, you guys. Glue a squeegee on it for tools. I probably could. I have to get a new one. Scissors and a paintbrush. Whole bunch of stuff. All right, you guys, we're going to call that good. I think it looks fantastic. I think I'm just going to put a little, like a gator clip, a claw tooth. What do they call those? I don't even know. Those claw clips on the back of it. So I can just hang it just like that and hang it right up there. And it's going to look adorable. So you guys, washi tape. All I have is Christmas and Valentine's for washi tape. And Bumblebee. I think that this looks good, you guys. I think it looks adorable. I'm going to hang it up. But you guys, if you want to get your hands on this particular design, the Welcome to My Workshop, or Welcome Workshop, My Tools, My Rules, open 24/7. This particular transfer is only available. Thank you, a sawtooth hanger. This particular transfer is only available in the month of May when you join club, or if you are a current club subscriber. If you are a current club subscriber and you did not get your transfer yet, you were supposed to have had it by the 20th of the month please contact me so I can get a replacement sent out to you. If anything's broken in your thing, let me know so I can help you out with that as well. And we'll get you a replacement. But you guys, you want to join this month. Next month is even better. Don't leave yet, you guys, because I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Who wants to see what is coming up for the month of June? If you guys throw some hearts in those comments right now, and I see them flying, I want to see them flying, soaring through the comments, then I'll show you guys the June Club Couture. There they come. You guys, there's a ton of them. Oh, let's see if I can get my picture. Let's see. Facebook, take my picture with my thing while I tease them and get them to put their hearts up there. What days of the week? What do you mean by that? You got next ones already? All right, let's take a look. Whoa, I need a drink first. Hold on. So good. All right, you guys. Next month's transfer for the month of June. If you guys are anything like my kids, or if your kids or grandkids are anything like my kids, then this is something that gets asked for a lot around my house, especially in the morning before school. It's always, Mom, can we have donuts? Donuts. Look at these donuts, you guys. You'll see me on Saturday. I'll be back here again tomorrow too, but tomorrow's project is going to be a short one because I do have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning for this trip on Thursday. You guys, look at all those donuts. Love us some donuts. So stinking cute. So with your donuts, you're also going to get 3 paste singles, bright white, peony, and currant jam. And you're going to get, you guys, oh my gosh, let me open these up. They're bubble wrapped, y'all. They're bubble wrapped. Look at these, you guys. These are donuts that fit right on that transfer, you guys. And on this side is where you chalk. And on this side is your magnet. So these are donut magnets for your fridge or for any place that you want to put them. So stinking cute. They do stick, y'all. They do stick. And you can make yourself some delicious donut magnets to go on all of our reusable surfaces that are magnetic surfaces. Y'all are going to love this. So you join today. You're going to get this one right here. And then your next club subscription will process on the 5th of the month. And on the 5th of June, then this one right here will be on its way to you, and you should have it by the 20th of June in your hands, okay? So you guys join today, get it on club, so that you can get both of these awesome projects. So stinking cool. We love it all. All right, y'all. That's it for tonight. I love you guys so much. Thanks for always tuning in. Thanks for joining me for all my wacky adventures and my banter and all of that stuff. And I will see y'all back here again tomorrow night for a quick project. Dare we call it a quickie? I will. Because I can. And I will see you guys then. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.